Taking a trip across the entire world with your best friends shouldn't be a bad time. In fact, it should be a joyride. A new raunchy comedy with some heart is in theaters now, and it's more surprising in every way than I could have imagined. This is Does It Hold Up? I'm Emily, and this is our quick, spoiler-free review of Joyride. So put on some K-pop and get ready to travel the world. Joyride is about Audrey, a Chinese American who was adopted as a baby who must travel to China to close the deal so she can make partner at her law firm. She brings along her friends, the struggling artist Lolo and socially awkward Deadeye, for the trip, and they all meet up with Audrey's other friend, the famous actress Kat, while in China. Once they're all together, the goal of the trip changes to finding Audrey's birth mother. But Murphy's Law comes for the friends in every possible way, because what can go wrong does go wrong. Their friendship must be stronger than the hell they must go through on this trip. The cast of the movie is absolutely fantastic in every way. Ashley Park plays Audrey and gives what could have been a very weak protagonist a strong sense of character and nails the comedy and emotional baggage that comes with her story. Sherry Cola is the comedic core of the movie as Lolo, and she may be the best part of every scene she's in because she's having so much fun, and it allows the audience to love the character. Sabrina Wu as Deadeye may have some of the best subtle acting happening in the background of every scene, and makes you cry with some very emotional moments between her and the girls, her and her family, and her dealing with social loneliness. Stephanie Sue is good as Kat, the famous actress, but unfortunately she's probably the worst of the movie. She seems to be overacting every time she's on screen, and it can be rather distracting when compared to the other main actresses' performances. A wonderful surprise is Daniel Dae Kim making a prolonged cameo late in the movie. It added some emotional levity to a very emotional moment, and he knocks his performance out of the park. The story of this movie is somewhat similar to a lot of what we've seen before with the likes of The Hangover, a group of friends dealing with everything going wrong, and Bridesmaids, friends dealing with lies and feeling hurt by other best friends. But if those are the two movies that Joyride is being compared to, then you know where the story stands. It's great to see a movie about friends that didn't need to shoehorn in a love interest and allows the problems of maintaining friendships while growing apart to be the focal point of much of what happens. The biggest problem with the story, though, is that it definitely feels better suited to a short film and not a feature. There's a lot of added scenes that were just added to stretch the runtime to reach feature length. It's 95 minutes, and yet a good 30 of those minutes didn't need to be included in the movie. The music video dropped in the middle, the extended hookup scene, and the last scene of the movie all felt way too long, and could have been around 2 minutes in length each instead of the time-wasting 20 minutes they felt. But what most people are going to see this movie for is the comedy, and it works pretty well overall. The jokes feel natural and the conversations are realistic, which helps add to the comedy. This movie will hopefully remind you of times you had, or even still have, with friends. And that's why it works, because nothing feels forced, or as if they were writing the script and every few minutes stopped to say, add joke here. It just flowed so well. Although some of the jokes went too far, and the over-reliance on sexual comedy felt a little off-kilter at times. But mostly I was laughing and enjoying myself while watching these friends try to have their best trip. Something I was not expecting from this movie was to cry during some excellent emotional moments this wacky comedy had the nerve to include. A few different times the movie would remember to slow down and let the audience breathe, and in these moments there's some amazing acting and fantastic story being told. Things you wouldn't expect, but things you now wish there had been more of. Overall, Joyride was just that, a joyride. It was fun from beginning to end and never alienated the audience. Seeing as how a few weeks back we got another R-rated comedy, Jennifer Lawrence's No Hard Feelings, doing well at the box office, I actually expect this one to do even better. We are giving Joyride a B+. A great comedy with surprising heart, and even if you aren't a part of that culture, there will be something you can relate to and understand. If they were to make a Joyride 2, I know I'd be excited to see it. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments what you thought if you've already seen Joyride, or if you plan on seeing it. Please give this video a like, share it with friends, and subscribe to our channel for more great content. While you're there, ring that bell for notifications, and click the video on your screen now to hear our thoughts on another new release from over the weekend. Until next time, be the very best you can be, and show kindness to those around you. I'll see you later. Bye!